Now my baseline crew get light to this. Bass, get right, bass, get right, bass, get right, bass, get right.
Hello there everyone and welcome to our Sunday evening show. A couple of shows actually for you tonight. We're probably going to be playing Eco a little bit after this, and but first of all we're going to be playing some Farming Simulator 25. Now, I am new to Farming Simulator. I must point this out. I have learned so much more since starting up even this farm now that I've already started. So this is actually going to be my personal playthrough that I'm going to show you tonight because there's a lot going on, and it basically I've changed my mind about a number of different things, and because of that I'm having to flip-flop and do lots of different things tonight. So good to see you all in chat. Lily, Deep Explorer, Charles Yeo, and Artemis. I'm going to need your advice. I'm going to need people that have played Farming Simulator before and their advice on the strategies and stuff on how they play this game, because I find it interesting. There's so many different ways that you can play this game, and I think it's even more complicated because of the way that I play it too, or the way that my playthrough is personally playing. So first of all, I will show you what I've got going on here with, I did get some mods. One I've installed tonight, which is the larger capacity pallets. So there's one thing that I've realized in this game very, very quickly is that there are a lot of pallets. And even when you're planning to do a lot of stuff, there's even more pallets. And really, to be honest, in this kind of like early days of my farm, it's kind of difficult. So anyway, so here's some of the stuff that we got. We got the McDon pack, which is the Farming Simulator official DLC. We also have an Agco Ideal pack, which is basically just a harvester set. There's a couple of builds on there. They're not OP. They just completely like, they actually slot in kind of between the top range harvesters, and there seems to be a big jump like between the mid range and then the top range, and that just kind of fills the gap. Again, the larger capacity pallets, paint and transform anywhere. I think that just helps me do some stuff, and the special offers just basically pops up if you're playing the game. Then it just pops up and shows you, hey, this new special offer is there. It doesn't necessarily, it's not a cheat. There's not really any of these are cheats. Apart from, you could consider this a cheat, but yeah, it's just typical. Anyway, so I have 71,000. So let me start off with what I was originally doing. So originally I was making canola and growing canola, and I was like, yeah, this is cool, and I can sell it for profit. However, the first field that I actually bought contained sorghum in it. So here's where things get interesting and the math starts coming out. So let's move over to my field. So the field that I own, and it's literally one field right now, is this big old field here. Farmland 76, 76, sorry. And in it, there was originally sorghum, as you can see here, and then I made canola. And I was like thinking, yes, canola's good. It grows every 8 months, and I can convert it into oil. I bought the oil mill down the road there. I was like, this is great. This is awesome. Everything's good. And then I realized, hang on a second, when I sold that original sorghum field, without putting it through any processing, I made 121K. When I made the canola, just regular canola, I didn't make it into oil or anything, it sold for 113K. And I was like, wait, it didn't twig at the time. And I was like, oh, okay, well, when I convert that to oil, it suddenly goes up to 150K. Oh, wait, hang on. The deal's just changed. See, it pops up on the right there. Oh, no, that's the original one. So this is where it gets interesting, right? Because I was like, oh, yeah, it makes more sense. So, yeah, I'll buy the oil and everything. Then I didn't think about growing period. Because I have, under my growth seasons, I am not using seasonal growth. I can plant all year round because I made it like that, right? Well, what I forgot was that because I'm not limited to how much I can grow in a year, actually sorghum means that I can plant it. It grows every 4 months. So with sorghum, I can actually be making 121K for every one cycle of canola. So I'm actually earning 240 odd thousand instead of the 150,000. So I'm like, well, this is dumb. Like for a year period, I'll be making more money with the sorghum, and then converting it over into flour and then bread will be even more profitable. So I'm like, okay, now I'm switching back to sorghum. The problem is now is that I have, let's go over here. The problem is now I have, or where is it? I have at the oil mill a bunch of pallets already ready to go. So I need to sell this place, but after I get rid of the pallets. Yeah, sorghum is 3 times a year, exactly, whereas the canola is only 1.5 times a year. So actually I will be making more profit from doing the sorghum and converting it over to bread. So here's my dilemma now, right? So I've got to transport these. Am I better off buying? Well, I'm not buying anything. I'm leasing stuff right now because I'm cheap. I don't have much money. So am I better off? Last time I did this, I leased a forklift, and then I leased a forklift, and then I got a, where was it? A lizard. It was one of these, and I was able to fit 10 pallets on the back. Do I do that again? Again, it's just for a cheap thing, and then get rid of them both afterwards. It does take a bit of a drive down there. Or am I better off getting a pallet truck? You know what? I think we're just going to go with the cheaper option. So I'm going to get a forklift. Oats are just as fast, and you get straw as a byproduct, though I believe sorghum sells for more. Yes. So sorghum, I think, yeah, sorghum on its own sells for more. So what I could actually do, and oats are very good, don't get me wrong, but actually I don't think you get as many oats. So let's work it out. If I was to convert it to flour, I think it's here, isn't it? If I go to the grain mill, oats is 15 to 15. Oh, okay. So yeah, actually it would be better. But I don't think, hang on a second. I'll look up a website quickly. No, it's not this one. Hang on, let me have a quick look and see what the output. So oats, Yeah, you only get 5,700 yield per hectare. I'm getting far more yield of 8,200 per. So you're actually getting more of a yield out of the sorghum than you do of the oats. So that's my logic. So we're going full on sorghum. We're going full on sorghum stuff. Yes, you're right. The oats are better for this. They're better converting for this, but the loss that you gain from the two is completely offset by the fact that you can gain almost twice the amount of sorghum as oat flour in a single load. So anyway, we need to get these here. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to get a forklift and we'll get a lizard, because I think with the new mod, the new pallets that spawn in will have a lot more in them. That's what the mod says. So I think we're going to get one of these ones. You can always run cycles on your build. Sometime a field will put out more than you can produce per year. So you can do canola and then run sorghum until you need canola again. Potentially, I mean, I don't know. Just, I don't think that, really, to be honest, I'm okay with running just sorghum. What I eventually do is just want to make a bunch of freaking money. That's what I want to do. Right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this thing, and we're gonna drive it. So I also have this truck that is used, and I have some fertilizer left over. I guess actually I could take the fertilizer down by the farm. Although there's no point. There is absolutely 0 point doing that. Or should I? Let's do it. Front loaders are cheaper, yeah, but I know that. Why are front loaders better? Why is the front loader better? That's what I want to know. I'm not buying these. Remember I'm leasing right now, so I just need the cheapest option in order to get this done. I love the fact that I'm driving this all the way down the road. I've done this before. I did this last time, and but now I'm not using canola. I'll probably won't do this route again. I need to next time I'll have some money, maybe, and we'll think about it. It's just an attachment on your tractor. I don't have a tractor. That's the other issue. So this is something that I'm kind of curious. So how do you play your game? Because at the moment I spent half of my money on land, right? So what do you do with the rest of the half of your thing? Do you buy like a bunch of cheap tractors? Do you buy a cheap and what tractor do you go for? Do you go for a medium tractor? Do you go for a large tractor and just hope that you have enough money left, or how do you play the game? Because I bought a harvester burst because I was like, that's a big expense for leasing. It's a lot of money to lease a thingamajig, a whatchamacallit. So how do you start your game? Like, I'm kind of curious. Do you go for, like, do you buy a cheap harvester and then a cheap tractor, and then build your way up from there? Or do you, like, how do you do? Like, I'm just kind of curious, like, what is the best way of starting out? Do you buy, like, well, tractors I think are a little bit different. You can't, like, small tractors to me just don't seem worth it. Unless, and that's a big thing, unless you were playing, well, I see, the thing is, you say that, you start small and build up. See, the thing is for me is that I've been leasing, and the reason why is because I guess it's because I don't want to play. Like, I want to be able to jump into a game, play it, and then stop it. So for me, this is why leasing is a good option. This part, I'm not entirely happy with. Like me driving around in a forklift all the way down here sucks. Do I want to do this? No, I do not want to do this. What is this little car? This is a forklift. I'm driving a forklift down the road. It's an electric forklift down the country lanes. So I like the grains. I like the grains. I'm all about the grains. Do you like my header? My head is so big. My header is almost too big than my... Okay, we're going to drop this down. I like grains, but after seeing how peas work, what it is that I like harvesters which have central storage. As a single player, I do not want to have something that involves two people to maneuver things around. So that is a no-go for me. Also, here is another thing. You see this tower there? I used the Giants editor, and I was able to remove I was able to remove that big old tower there. The bad news is that it contains a water buy spot underneath that you can't edit in the maps file. And I was like, yeah, I'm a complete noob at Farming Simulator, but there I was trying to mod the game. So I was successful in removing the water tower. It no longer, like, I can actually no longer see it on my save if I want to. However, it still won't allow me to build anything in there because there's a water buy spot there. And I want to know how to remove the water buy spot from that area, which is not appearing on the Giants Editor map thing. So it must be either an XML or something like that. I don't know. If someone knows that, Artemis, if you know how that all works, then maybe you could help me out there. But I know that that's going to probably invoice a voice call. All right, we're almost here. We're almost there. As I say, lots of questions today. Lots of questions for people that are experts in the game, that know how to edit stuff and how to edit files. I have edited the XML for this. Believe it or not, this grain silo actually does twice the output. If you want to see what it does, actually it's 2.5 times the output. I did do see, it does 1200 now. I did do it so that it equaled whoops. I did it so that it did the what was I going to say? I did edit so it did it 10 times, and then I realized in 1 month I was like, that's crazy. It did like the whole batch of it in like 1 month, and I was like, no, that's not what I wanted. Shit, I just bought the wrong one. Well, that's a waste of money. Dang it. I should have customized it. It's stuff like that. Like, that's what I wanted. Holy crop! That's right. Yeah, you don't want to go broke. That's one thing that I realized. Having about 50,000 on you is good. Having about 40,000, 50,000 is enough to lease your way out of things. So we're buying this tiny little truck. Oh, no, 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 no. We're leasing this little truck. Oh, I totally turned this truck over the other day, and I was so glad I had the forklift because I was able to use the forklift to pick it back up again. Now I have to work out where I'm selling the canola oil to because the place that it said that I could sell it to, I don't own, so therefore I can't sell it. I mean, you can't exactly go broke. You can borrow money from the bank, but it costs money. I don't really want to do that. My plan is to buy all the fields in around this area and just basically grow sorghum. Like have that all linked up as to one giant field, that one, potentially that one there as well. All right, now we have the fun of playing about with pallets. Oh, in-game sounds are muted. Thank you, Rob. How do I want to do this? That'll do. Okay, so here we go. We're going to become the pallet masters. So the first thing we're going to do. Oh yeah, we've got to go down a little bit. How many of these can you stack up? How many high can you go with this? What's the maximum height that you can go? Should we test it out? I feel like there needs to be more weight on the back of this. I mean, they're pretty good, well stacked. You've stacked up to 10 high before? Oh, hang on. They're starting to look a little bit... I don't know. I mean, everything that I'm doing right now is going to save on trips. So... Of course, it's going to make the weight on the lizard a bit lopsided, I think. Okay, we're going to do that as a max. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. That's crazy. The dodginess. Okay, that is wobbly. Pregnant, you love this game. This is all lube. Okay, that is really highly dodgy. Oh my god! Oh my no! Hate this game. See, this was Artemis's fault. He dared me to go higher. Which, I mean, there goes the profits. They're fine. Actually, we can probably still do 2 at a time. Hang on. I wonder if that's what was happening. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Like a glove! Gotta get this straight on. I'm glad that we don't have to worry about like breakages and stuff. Could you imagine that? It'd be terrible. Alright, drop it down. I'm sure that'll be fine. Wow, that was almost exact. Look at that. Am I the master driving a forklift or what? Ignore that first breaking able session. That never actually happened. Oh. We'll give that a slight nudge. We'll poke that back in. There we go. Perfect. Like a glove. Hey, Brand Northman. Oh, look. See what I did there? In the process of turning the thing down, I think I've still got it going the wrong way. There we go. Now, how am I supposed to pick this thing up? No, don't. Is this like a cat? Like, you have to pick it up and then flip it over? Dang it! Have you ever seen the Peter Griffin episode where he has to play with with the frog to get it out the window? I feel like this is me with a pallet. That wasn't kind of according to the plan, but... Actually, does it matter if it's upside down? I'm sure this would be fine, right? Do I even need to worry about this? I think this is part of the plan, isn't it? Oh, yeah, the super strength mod. I've heard about this. That's cheating, though. What? Oh, what? Not too sure if they sell upside down. Well, we're about to find out. Now, how am I supposed to just knock this over? Or hang on, I know what I'm going to do here. How's this farming sim different from the others? There's new crops, new graphics. I personally have not had any issues. Oh, dang it, I used the wrong thing. No. Is that central? I think that's central. Hey there, Vlad. Yes! You should be able to strap them down. Yeah, I will do. I just want to get this one to the same height. Like we're gonna do this. This wasn't according to the plan. This was Artemis's fault. He dared me to go up and see how many high I could do. But I failed. He didn't really dare me, and so I'm just blaming him. I want to put one more on there. Only 200 more tap pallets to go. No, I'm joking. There isn't that many. I really should try and find the keyboard shortcut for this, because I swear I'm probably messing about with the angle as I'm using my mouse. Alright, we're just going to plop this on there. Okay, so the pallet mod normally gives 3,000 then. So that's a lot better. So the old pallets give you 1,000 on there. With my mod, it gives you with my mod, it gives you 3,000. Vanilla, it gives you 1,000. That was totally planned, not at all an accident. Alright, we're going to strap those down now. I mean, this is kind of crazy that this little lizard is going to end up doing this, but... Okay, that's strapped down. They're not going anywhere now. Why do you do this? Like, when I get in the vehicle and I press forward, you should be going forward. What do you mean I only got 5? There's 6 there. Could you imagine without the mod? Ugh. Could you imagine playing this game vanilla? Ugh. No, that wasn't part of the plan. Oh no. Oh, don't you do that to me. No, I'm not doing potatoes. Not today. No potatoes today. Spawn in the next one. We're gonna do 3 on each thing. For a minute then I thought my pallet chopped off the bottom. So many pallets. There are so many pallets. They all go hand in hand. The pallets are the worst in this game. That's right. Now I have noticed there is an auto mod. There's an auto load mod that's come out. I could have installed that, but I still want to have some kind of realism. It looks like that's all the pallets. So there we go. That's helped out a lot. So these are all the pallets that need to be gathered up now. These are the pallets. They come, see they come. Take us away. Da, 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 da. Come, little pallets. I'm going to take you away, so I never see your work again. Oh yeah, I know. I'm struggling right now. But yes, I know what you were saying. I will want auto load probably at some point. Yeah, there's a lot of pallets in this game. Some would say auto mod is a pallet cleanser. Now the last time that I did this, this poor little lizard that I'm completely overloading right now, I took one the first little left-hand turn outside of this place. I flipped it. And I don't want that to happen again. So I'm going to have to be really easy with this. There we go. We can strap that down now. We can fit another one at the back. I don't think we can fit a whole pallet. We just have to fit 3 on the back. But that's actually that saved me a lot of work though. Now, in theory, next time we won't need to have... Now, once these pallets are gone, I'm actually going to sell this place. I don't need it. I'm not going to buy it. I wanna buy the grain mill. Well, that was pretty good driving, but no, wrong way. Look at that. I'm getting all professional at this. Some might say I'm becoming maybe I should do forklift driving in real life. What do you think, guys? Do you think I'm good enough? Has anyone actually used a forklift in real life? I actually know a lady who's a forklift driver. How am I doing, chat? Am I taking too long? Or am I doing well? Do I have an actual... I've just got farmland right now. I do want to... So, here's another question for you, you regulars that have been playing. What sort of thing do you need for your farm? Obviously, a grain... grain silos are obviously a must. Although I have noticed that I am actually going through liquid fertilizer a lot. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, why are you going through liquid fertilizer when you could be using... Well, that's a shame. Look, we could almost get this done in one lot. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. We're going to get one more pack. We're going to do... We're going to try and fit one more on the top of all of them. Oh, that was close. Now, why did I get out the vehicle? Because I pressed E by accident. Hey, Mark. By the way, you missed all of the Stalker playthroughs that I've done. So now that all that is left is farming sim. So I'm sure you'll be fine with that, right? You can build the small productions. Yes, I have seen that. You can build the small productions on your land. Now, can you unstrap and strap on? It's very important. Can I unstrap and then strap the straps on top of the straps? You know, say like if I wanted to add. Has anyone tried that? Will that work? This poor little van. I just want to say. I'm not going to push them off. No, they're fine. No, I didn't finish Stalker. I haven't got anywhere in Stalker. Oh. Straighten up the wheels. Hang on. Yes, you can. Okay. All right. We are going to drop that down then. This poor truck. Look at this truck. This is ridiculous. Did you even get out of the tutorial area? How dare you, Mark? Yes. I've actually jumped off of the cooling tower. One of the cooling towers. We ran into Rostock area. We ran into basically yeah, they how much did you see of me playing through Stalker? Because I added a mod in, and now they've reduced the repair costs and everything else like that. So I think my mod is actually broken, which is a good thing, because I wanted to actually test out the patches. So I'm happy about that. Okay, now that brings up another possibility. How many what's the most that you've overloaded this little truck? They did a lot, Mark. I'm not that is the briefest of things. If you're playing on novice difficulty, which is what I have, they've reduced like a lot of the damage. They've reduced blood. A lot of the mutants now are a lot easier to kill. The boars are easier to kill now. I don't know what their actual HP and stuff is, but it's all very good. Very good. They were all extremely positive changes. Whoops. This should be an interesting drive for you. Yeah, I'm sure it's not going to be top heavy at all. Watch those corners! Who reckons that on the first turn I'm going to flip it? Actually, don't even know where I'm going. That's fine. Wait a minute. Is that top one even on? Oh yeah, it's on. Okay, so now we need to work out where to go to now, because oh, saving. We need to sell this canola oil, and some of the places that they suggested won't work. So yeah, the small farmers kiosk, I can't sell it there. It looks like we're going to be selling it at the restaurant, which is just over the river. So we'll tag that. This is going to be hilarious. Are you ready for this? This is going to be insane. I am not going fast in this thing. Oh my god. It is rocking before it... Look. Oh my god. Heaven forbid when I take any corners in this thing. It's all off center. It's all off center! Look, I'm like a guy. I didn't want to do this in 2 trips, okay? This is all in a 1 trip. I'm lucky that that was a left-hand turn. If that was a right-hand turn, I don't know how well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know, like the guy who does a shopping trip and only brings in, like, we're going to bring this in one go. Alright, there we go. Let's unstrap and sell. Ding dong. Come on, please sell the other one. Please sell that. Yes, it sold them all. Hell yeah, we got money. Okay, now we can get rid of all those leases now. We no longer need that. Okay, now we need to work on the sorghum field now. So we need to get rid of that lizard wagon. Return that. We got hefty profits now. We need to get rid of the... Which one is it? That. We need to get rid of that. Okay, now we need to go to the oil mill. And now we need to sell this. Because I don't want it. Actually, how do you sell this? How do you sell it? Oh, you can hit the L key to latch the belts. I thought it was... Ah, okay. Okay, how do you sell this? I thought you just went here and you could sell it. Wait a minute, there's 687. Do we have to clear that out? I know we can do it. I know you can do it. I just can't remember how. Perhaps it's because it's got 687 oil in it. Never. Don't do it before maybe the build menu. where you place the factory menu. So it's under what, the construction? Do you mean the construction menu where you place the factory menu? Oh, there we go. Sell it. 109,000, you sucker. You wasted money, but it's still money back, so we'll take it. Okay, now we got bank. All right. Yeah, because I think now we can just go to... Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm going to go AFK for just 1 second. Thank you very much for that, Vlad. Be right back, everyone. All right, I'm back. So we've actually got one more thing that we need to do. We've actually got a few more things that I need to do, actually, thinking about it. So, okay. First of all, 368,000. Should we buy a tractor? Now, here's the thing. Is it better to buy a, like, let's say, for example, let's buy a silo? Like, what would you do now? You got 368,000. Would you buy another production place, like, for example, the grain mill? Would you buy the grain mill and then have, what, about 80,000 left over? Would you buy a large tractor? Because I do need a large tractor. I'll explain why in a minute. Preferably one with... Actually, I'll explain. I'll explain. So this is what I need to buy. I need to buy a planter, and it is this 249,500 one, which you need 350. You need 350 horsepower for. Now, I know that doesn't necessarily mean you need exactly 350 horsepower. You can go underneath that, but that's the key mark. What's in for sale? Not very useful stuff. That's no use. I've already got one of these. I've already got a much better header. Mine's 12 meters across. And this is an olive thing. So this is useless. So I have been, unfortunately, I've had some stuff come up, but it's not come up at the right time when I've had no money. So here's the thing. What would you do now? This is that planter is what I'm planning on using. So I need 350. Even if I'm just leasing it for the time being, until I can buy one, that is what I'm using, and I have to use that one. The reason being, it saves so much time to be able to plant, fertilize, and cultivate all at the same time. The only equipment that I have right now is the harvester and a header. That's it. Harvester and a header are the only thing that I earn. But if I use this and... do you have any equipment you aren't planning to use? So I guess the real question is I'm not sure. I was actually going to ask what is a grain auger, because I've noticed that these grain augers are coming up, but I think I've already shot myself in the foot by buying a trailer. But a grain auger looks like it carries like far more. But then again, it's for a lot more money. Like that is insane. Even that's insane. Now, how do these work? Because do these go behind the harvesters and the harvesters automatically put stuff in it, or do these just sit on the side? I don't know. I'm asking too many questions. I'm asking too many questions. You only have one field right now. Yes. So they dump into big trucks. Tractor and trailer if you have a harvester already. Okay, so I've already got a trailer. Actually, that's a lie. I've got a trailer. I've got one of, I think it's that one. No, it might not be that one. It might be that one. If it's a small field, you don't need an auger wagon. Okay, cool. A tipper might be better for you than an auger wagon. Okay, well I've got one of these ones anyway. I can't remember which one it is. It might be, I think it's this one with the 34 meters. Okay, so not really worth it. Augers aren't worth it, so that's good. All right, so at the moment, lease what you need to plant, then give it back. Right. So at the moment, we could buy ourselves an actual large tractor. Is that more or less what we're saying, to buy one that we want? Right. So 415 horsepower. Let's I'm thinking about the vent. I was using the Valtra because it's cheap, but I do like the idea of this, and then we could upgrade it later. I mean, I'd love this, but I can't afford it. Now the thing is, we've got a bunch of grain that we can sell. Buy one more field and then do silage. No, I don't really want to do silage. I know that that's like a big old thing, and lots of people are doing it to make money, but it's too much for me. If you have a trailer, then get a good tractor. All right. I'm thinking get this. I wonder if I can get a decent paint color. No, you see, you can't. Oh, there we go. I could get a nice black color. There we go. Once again, Dr. Red, you see there's nothing you can stream that I cannot push the like button on. Good, good. What's the design line? Oh no, don't want that. I know I'm paying extra for a paint job. All right. So, oh wait a minute, that's only 296. We need 350, don't we? Dang it. That'll probably still pull that cedar, won't it? At 350. That's so weird. I must have been pulling it with the 280. 288. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Do I need anything higher horsepower than that? Do I need anything more horsepower than a 415? You have to meet min specs? Do you? Do you have to meet the minimum specs if you're pulling stuff? I thought it just slowed you down or you weren't quite as efficient. Okay, well, all right. Well, first of all, yeah, all right. Well, first of all, I'll lease this one. I'll lease them this time around. I think that's what I'll do. We'll lease this one then again. I hate the sound of this tractor, but this tractor sucks, as in the way it sounds. There's a lot of color options though in this. Wait a minute, that costs extra money. Ugh. All right, let's lease it. We're going to do this one first. There is a reason why I want to do this, because we got this auger wagon. This was a used wagon, by the way, and I just couldn't. It was like 12,000 or something. I was like, it's a steal. It's the sale of the century. But listen to it. It's so whiny. It's as whiny as Mark is. Sounds like a siren. Wah, 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 wah. Vacuum cleaner sound. It does. It does sound like a vacuum cleaner. The irony is real, Mark. The irony is real. Hey, look, you've been away for like a few days, so I have to pick on you a little bit. You missed out on all the excellent. I think I've died like 26 times in Stalker or something, or 32 or something. I thought about playing it tonight, and I was like, can't tell, can't see. All right, there we go. Well, that thing tips up a lot. Come on, I want to go. Come on, let's go. Oh, I'm pressing Q by mistake. All right, we're going to take this bad boy back. Don't pull out on me. Isn't this typical? School bus pulls out in front of me. So we actually get more done than I thought we were going to get done tonight, which is good. Don't pull out on me! Disconnect. Now we're going to drive this back up. See, I need to move that grain silo. I'm thinking about building a farm. By the way, I love this map. It's the USA map, and there are lots of stuff that you can do on this map. Alright, now we're about to get the mega seeder. And I don't think we need any more seeds. I think we've got enough seeds. I think it's just... I believe it is the... I believe it's just the fertilizer. And we only need to buy one lot of fertilizer. We'll park up here. Okay, so we need to buy the planter. We need to lease this one out because it is really... It is a beast, this thing. But it's worth it. It is worth it. Fertilizer. Now we need to buy the liquid fertilizer, which sucks. By the way, if you have your own silo of fertilizer in it, do you have to keep refilling it? We're only going to buy one of these. I think we have enough. It would suck if we don't, but... Okay, so we got that there and that there. Perfect. Really doesn't have much of a stock for the liquid fertilizer. Is there any way that you can actually get more liquid fertilizer in this thing? Like any way you can increase the capacities of it? Oh, went past it. This thing is a beast. Beast mode. So I'm almost there with really what I want to do. It's just a case of I'm now rushing to get this rental done because I think I've been pretty quick though, and I think that this will help. I might need to roll it afterwards. Roll the field afterwards. There might be a front attachment. Ah, and how would I work that out? All right, here we go. Oops. Really? I definitely don't need that amount of seeds. All right. Go gadget. Go gadget cedar. Yeah, I removed the other one from it. Oh, wait a minute. I need to... Come on. Give it to me, baby. There we go. Lower the cedar. Turn on cedar. And away we go. And we can work at 18 miles an hour in this bad boy. So we get this field, this one big field. It's a pretty big field, this one. And it gets done in like, it's a 7 hectare, I think. It's a 7 hectare field and it gets done in like about 5 to 10 minutes with this thing. And this is literally fertilizing, cultivating, and planting all at the same time. It's like a godsend. It's like, it's so easy. Now, bear in mind that my settings have been set to incredibly easy. I want you guys to know that. I do not have anything remotely difficult on. And just to prove it, here's my game settings. Off. So by rights, this I'm really playing easy mode right now. So if anyone says anything, I'm literally playing this like this is my ABC. This is my first farm. So yeah. Hang on, that's the wrong way. $18 miles an hour is fast, especially for this thing. It's doing everything. Yeah, the other one that I had to switch over because I was doing canola, And the other one was a cedar that did more or less the same thing as this, that used actual fertilizer, like not liquid fertilizer. Now the liquid fertilizer seems to, dang it, that always happens. Hang on, I'm going to turn that off. I'm no good at backing up in these trailers, especially when they're so big. Alright, there we go. I want to get the very corner bit. I want to make sure that I'm covering every hectare, every millihectare. But look how much my liquid fertilizer has gone down. Was that not 100% when I first started? The last time I did this, I think I almost ran out of fertilizer. Like I had like about 5% left. But I was literally having to turn it off every time I went round a corner or anything like that in the end. Because I was like, I need to save every second or every liter of liquid fertilizer. So it's really, it uses up a lot. The solid fertilizer, I feel like it's more efficient. There we go. Once again, it missed out the corner. Come on. There we go. Sprayers, Hardy Mega 1200 tank. And what's the, how wide does it go? We're just going to mess about a little bit here. Uh-oh. There we go. We're going to go off track a little bit here. Whee! There we go. We should be all right now. See, we're going to have to mess about a little bit down there in the corner as well, so... It's a front attachment, just... Oh, it just holds liquid? Perfect, so it doesn't actually spray or anything, it's just... Oh, that's great. Yeah, I don't know why the liquid fertilizer in this particular thing is really, really low quantity. Like it only has like a 2,000 liter or something capacity. It's dumb. Oh, dang it. I didn't see that telegraph pole. Oh, that was close. Dang telegraph poles. Wait a minute. I want the other way. There we go. I mean, I have done a lot of in this field. I'm making this field look small because this attachment is so big. Got to be efficient with the seeder on this one. As you can see, I've got plenty of seeds. I think you only use like 200 seeds or something per hectare with sorghum. It's crazy. So we've had this tractor for 0.3 hours. We may need to roll after this. I didn't roll the last time. We've got like three passes left. And I've got this mega roller that I normally get. think by the end of the next season, we might be able to buy our first tractor. Now, what are we in November? Okay, so the next one, I'm going to do another selling of the sorghum, but like really quick. The next one after that, we will store. So we're only going to be storing every, what is it, every second, every third? There's only one in the season, in the summer, that we'll actually be storing and saving until like the winter-ish time. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna end up with like a really weird amount. At least the other thing can actually hold. Can it hold liquid fertilizer? I don't think it can. I need like if I remember, wasn't there like something you get in Farming Simulator 22, like a little liquid truck that could transport all of your liquids around? I don't know whether there is one for Farming Sim 25, is there? Oh, I keep forgetting to put cruise mode on. There we go. Okay, so this field is now going to be cultivated, sown, and now seeded. Yeah, sown, seeded. Go, go, gadget, seeder. We still have 1,200 seeds, which is like a pallet and a bit. But we used up all of our liquid fertilizer pretty much. It's crazy. Wait a minute, can I fill this up? If I refill the seeder and then unload it, it might actually give me... Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we're going to bring this down here and then unload it. So how many's that? Perfect. So we should actually have enough again. All right, now we will send this back. Actually, is there a place where you can actually turn in the lease? And do you get money? Do you get like a bonus money or something for it? Did I see? Do you turn it in at the, like the repair place or something? You son of a beeswax! These AI drivers are worse than ATS. Took it out a bit fast. I thought there was something I read about this. If you return this, and it's like here, do you gain bonus money for it? Dealer open vehicle options. Return. No. Okay, alright, fine. Alright, let's have a look. Does this need to be rolled? Does my field need to be rolled? Good thing is it pretty much has been mulched. All of this has been mulched. That's great, I think. No, it hasn't. So it needs rolling. Rolling. Yeah, so it's been mulched and fertilized. At least the first pass the fertilizing. So we just need to get it rolled now. So now we shall get this guy. A 27.7 foot roller. And we shall lease that. And now we have... Oh yeah, they do look like Cookie Monster eyes. Now we're going to get this big bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah, try and cut me off of this thing. Alright, they tried to. Look how long this thing is. I almost hit that bus. Here we go. Go, go, gadget roller. Prepare for takeoff. Missed the corner again, didn't I? I can't have that. Cookie Monster machine. That's actually a good thing. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep rolling, rolling in. Yeah! So the cool thing, if you want to know why time is running extremely slowly on this server, is for the rental stuff, it's for the leasing. Because if I don't have it for an hour, if it doesn't take me longer than an hour, then I only pay a small amount of money for it. So that's the reason why. It's very cute. I think it's like a transformer. You want some slats? You want slats? Good to see you, Chazio. Perfect. Wow. Couldn't have done better myself. It's almost like I'm learning how to reverse the trailer and stuff now. Now the roller does great up until this corner up the top here. That makes me think now. Blue transformers. Are there any blue transformers? I went the wrong way. Dang it. Perfect. I wanted to do that. There we go. Perfect. I might have missed a smidge there, but oh, trying to get every scrap of this build with this big old roller is virtually impossible. I feel like we might finally be making money. So next time around we'll buy the tractor, And then I guess we'll sell a bunch of the sorghum next couple of times, and then we can buy the. We'll have to lease the equipment, but we'll have a tractor, and then the next time, or by the following year maybe, we might be able to buy a grain. The grain mill, so that we can start turning this into flour. Oh, we did that perfectly. I'm starting to reverse in a trailer. You can do it. Okay, 0.6 hours. Okay, we've got a little bit of time. We've got to step it up now. I don't want to have to pay for an extra 7,000 or something up for this truck, for this tractor. Now, if you were to buy, if you wanted to build a farm, would you build a farm on this property, or would you build it or buy like the land that's over there? Like, because there is some land that's over there on the opposite side of that. It's like over here in amongst the trees. You can buy that there, including that little old barn there at the back. Or would you build up near the water tower on the back there? It is all about that location, location, location. I mean, the thing is, though, you want it to be level. That's fairly level at the back there. But do you really want to buy more farmland in order to do it? I don't know. Some tasty X4 dates coming. Ooh. You gonna tell me, Mark, or you gonna? Is it multiplayer? You know what? I'm gonna go off the beaten path here because I don't really want to ride up here again. They released the roadmap. No plans of making it multiplayer. Wah, wah, wah. As big as that game is, it deserves multiplayer. I don't think there's any way that I could make an X4 playthrough. It's too much. It's too big. Did you know that mole trucks are made by Northrop Grumman, same people that make the F-14? Are you talking about those little, I know what you're talking about, like the little golf carts, you mean? There we go. We did pretty good with this tractor. It's actually a really good like mini tractor that you can start off with. It's a great leasing tractor because 415 horsepower is pretty reasonable, and you can rent it or lease it out. Sorry, for just like 288k total. Which sounds a lot, but considering most of the large tractors for 415 will cost you a lot more than that, it's pretty darn good. However, you just have to get rid of the wee woo sounds. When it's working, you don't really hear them. Hey Pacific Blue, I like how you include the photo of a cute animal in your thumbnail, homie. That's tight. That's right. Have to do that. Now, the very important bit. Are we going to miss that bit? Nope, we got it. Or did we? I don't know if we got it. There's like a tiny smidge. There it is. Oh, I got it. Okay. We are now done. It's now been rolled. It's been mulched and mostly mulched. I really need a new harvester that spreads wider. Let's Let's return my vehicles. 8,000 for that. 8,928. And then the land roller is pretty cheap. There we go. So we are at 382,000 and everything is growing between 77% and 75% yield bonus. So going back to people that know what they're doing to do with editing, to do with the Giants editing software, I can remove this tower, right? I can remove this water tower, but this buy spot still remains, and that means that there is a collision area that remains all the way around this due to the buy station. Does anyone know how I might be able to remove that? How can I remove this water buy station from here? There are only a few points on the map where you can do water buying. And I would like to remove this one, but I don't know how. So, yeah, it was either here that I'm thinking about leveling off the land and building a farm here. That would give me kind of a wide amount of room here. Maybe down to the tree. Well, hello, Raptorians. We're getting a raid. I appreciate that. So we have done a lot tonight. We have done, for those of us who are just joining us, we have lifted pallets. We have sold canola oil tonight. We have sold the canola oil plant. We have sold the canola oil plant. We no longer own that anymore. We've got rid of that. We sold some of the sorghum that was there. We brought back one of the trucks that we were trying to do here. We loaded up, as they say, all that canola oil with a forklift truck and a little lizard that was completely overweight. So we managed to do that. We then have sown, cultivated, and fertilized the first phase of fertilizing it, and we have rolled this field, and we have managed 382,000. So we are pretty much getting to where we're starting to, but we do not own a lot of vehicles or anything. We don't even own any sheds or anything to store this stuff in. We have a harvester. We have a grain hauler, which we just got for cheap. Wait a minute, 38%. Is that how much damage it's taken? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're in a pretty good position right now. I still don't want to buy any farm equipment yet. Where's the pig farm? Everyone needs some delicious bacon. I haven't done a pig farm. By the way, Raptorians, if any of you are experts, I just mentioned this. So, I have used the Giants editor software. I have used this. And I can delete this water tower out. I could delete this, but I can't delete this water buy section out. It doesn't even appear in the map. Is there any way of me removing this water buy on or through one of the editors or XML files so that I can actually clear off the collision on this area? because this would be an excellent place to build a farm here, or extend the field. But right now, I'm kind of stuck because that water tower and that water buy is actually causing collision around this area. For example, like I'll show you what I mean. And it's not even just a small area, it's pretty big too. If I wanted to put down a shed, for example, wrong one. If I wanted to put down a shed or anything like that, it's a pain. So if we wanted to put down like, see, look, overlaps with area. It's quite a big area where you can't build. You can't sell it. You can't sell it because you just can't do it. If I go to demolition mode, it doesn't register that it's even there. None of this does. Like, it's not into the thing. Let me remove you. You can't sell it. The only way you're going to be able to get rid of it is by editing it. Hit the B button, it will overlay. No, it won't. It won't do it. So the only way that you can do it is by removing this via the editor. You can remove that part, but you can't remove the buy station part. Terraform first. I don't think that makes any difference. Hang on. I can save it. And then we can get rid of the auto save for the moment. What are you thinking, that you delete your lower the terrain? I don't think it matters, but we can have a look. Put your mouse over the water spot and hit Alt F4 should get the job done. If you're trying to lay something down, hit the B button to allow it to overlap. What? Oh, wait a minute. Let's do something cheap. Oh, so you can do that. Interesting. We could just use the water tower as a feature. Well, that's one way of doing it. I did not know about that. So that's good, Artemis. I've learned something. But no, you can't delete this. As I say, I can edit out, well, using the B button to allow something over the top of it, to force it, that would totally negate this, and I can get rid of the tower, and then that would fix the problem. Apart from we'd have a random water buy in the showing up. An icon. We just have the icon floating in midair. Well, we could do that. What is going on over here? Did we miss a bit? I think we did. We missed a bit. Dang it. All right. So that works. All right. Let's sleep. We'll save it again because oh no. Did I just save that? I did, didn't I? Oh, you idiot, Stimpy. I saved my wastage of money. Dang it. Chat, why did you make me do that? Oh well. I'm sure it won't make any difference when I run my combine harvester up here and it goes and gets stuck in this dirty great big hole. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right. Anyway. All right. So, yes, we want to go to the map. We'll go to the building. So, the way that I'm playing this, I have got some mods on here. Some of the mods that I've got allow me to triple the output for pallets. Actually, I'm going to turn on the auto save feature back on. It's easy to fix. Yeah, that's no problem. I'm going to have to do a lot of terraforming. It's more than anything. You can fix it. I can. We'll do 15 minutes again. All right, we're going to sleep then for the night. So I have it set for 1 day a month. I have also things set for easy mode as well. So I don't have to worry about stone picking, plowing, fertilizing or anything like that. And I've got all seasons turned off. So it's kind of easy mode. And it's because I'm getting used to the game. I'm still learning. So let's see what's in here. Awful. See, this would be good if it actually did all of the other stuff, which it doesn't. So, okay, so we've got 3 months to go. Sleep. Sleep again. We're not going to be able to do too much more before eco time anyway. Mods Raptor disapproves, I know. There's 5 mods that I've got in the game, and none of them are really game breaking. One of them is the McDon DLC. Another one is the Pallet one. That's probably the only one that I've got that is actually kind of half cheating. I think it's more of an improvement to the game. The other one is like some combine harvesters. So like, here's the combine harvesters that that you can get. So the combine harvesters are these ones here, which actually slot in between there and these two ones. Like, because if you notice, like there seems to be a big jump between there and there. Like, it's pretty darn huge. You go from like 13,500 to like 18,000, 16,000. There's no middle ground. And these ones are the middle ground. So I actually don't consider these to be like cheating. And this is a mod. And they come with the combination of the plows as well, which use like 9.2 and 12 widths. So they're actually not too bad. I actually think that they are actually a good addition. Look, here you go. Look, there's the 12 meter one and the 12 meter, and there's still a 10 kilometer per hour speed limit. So nothing really game breaking to do with any of that, which I feel is good. Okay, one thing that I need to look at is this. Okay, cultivator again. We're not interested in that. There's only one thing that we're looking at right now, and that is tractors and the seeder that I want. So that is, we're almost grown here. So we're going to sleep one more time. Maybe 2 more times. I can't remember. Eggs and bakey. So yeah, I'm just learning the game. I'm enjoying it. I did make a mistake. Because of the way that I'm playing the game, I realized that some of the stuff that I was realizing for profit was actually not as good. Wow, there's a lot here. Okay, so that is a telehandler. Okay, that one's got a holder. Slurry distributors. How wide is that? 30 meters? Wow. That thing sprays. That sprays all over the place. Okay, and the last one. Is this the last month or are we already there? Yeah, we've got 1 more month to go. He looks like a real farmer. He does. He does look like a real farmer. All right, we're gonna sleep 1 more time. It's the frickin' snow on the ground in March. Actually, that reminds me. I think we gotta move quickly. Because the price has come down a lot. All right, let's have a look. Ooh, it's a small tractor. Wow, wow. All right, bear with me a second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. So I think it's just a visual glitch. It probably is just so that it keeps the... Normally, doesn't it tell you what the weather is? I can't remember where. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's like 12 degrees, so it's not snowing. So we've got sunny and cloudy weather today. That's good. So we got plenty of time to be able to do this. Okay. So we need to work out, the first thing that we do is we need to work out what are we hiring or are we going to buy? Actually, we need to get to the harvester and harvest. Now, for some reason, my tabbing does not put me into my harvester anymore. I have no idea why. Let's get harvesting. Now, we might only just start this, and then I'll have to go on to my other stream. Actually, let's start my other stream early. we'll just leave that there. All right, so we're going to save it and quit out. And yes, we are going to end my stream there. So basically what's happening now, I'm about to start Eco, which will be my second stream for tonight, where we're going to start playing with Nisi and the rest of the other misfits. So if you would like to stick around, then that's cool, and I'll be starting in just a few minutes. For anyone else, that's going to wrap it up for tonight, and I greatly appreciate everyone for you spending time with me this evening. You can support the channel by donating to Streamlabs or by becoming a member on YouTube. And if none of that tickles your fancy, you can hit the like and subscribe buttons and ring that notification bell so you can watch my streams in the future. To be honest, it's much more important that I get to see you all again in just a few minutes. I'm Red Viking, and I'll be catching you in the next one. Good night, guys. Or I'll see you in a few minutes.